Protests and clashes in France during the match between the French and Israeli teams. France witnessed heightened tensions during the match between the French national team and its Israeli counterpart, marked by protests and clashes among fans, alongside widespread demonstrations in Paris condemning the hosting of the Israeli team on French soil. Intense measures to secure the match. Reports indicate that French President Emmanuel Macron went to great lengths to ensure the safety of the Israeli team during the match. These measures included hosting the head of Israel's internal security agency, Shin Bet, to directly oversee the security operations. This step aimed to prevent a repeat of the Amsterdam scenario, where Israel's national team faced large-scale protests and unrest during their match. Clashes in the stadium and protests in the streets. Inside the stadium, clashes erupted between Israeli fans and some French supporters who expressed their rejection of the Israeli team presence. Meanwhile, hundreds of protesters gathered in the streets of Paris, raising anti-normalization slogans and denouncing cooperation with the Israeli occupation. Strong messages of protest. The protesters, comprising human rights organizations and members of Arab and Muslim communities, firmly rejected what they described as France's attempts to whitewash the image of the Israeli occupation. They deemed the hosting of the Israeli team unacceptable, particularly given Israel's ongoing violations against Palestinians. Diverse reactions. While the French government praised the security measures as essential to ensuring the match's safety, critics argued that Macron and his administration ignored public sentiment, prioritizing political interests over ethical and humanitarian values. Implications of the event. The match was not merely a sporting event, but became another arena for the conflict between supporters of the Palestinian cause and proponents of normalization with Israel. With tensions escalating, the question remains, will these events prompt a reassessment of hosting